I spent hours upon hours finding the very best piano roll tips for FL Studio, and here are all of them in under 340 seconds. Move a note up and down pressing shift and the up or down arrow. Move it up and down octaves pressing curl and the up and down arrow. Press C to access the slice tool to give your chord some bounce. Press Alt S to give it a realistic strum. Press Alt R to give your melodies a humanized feel. Go to View in the Tools drop-down menu to access scale highlighting and choose whatever scale you'd like. My favorite is Automatic, because it will automatically highlight whatever you start playing it. Press Alt-Q to quantize the front ends and Control-Q to quantize the back ends. You can switch up the timing of your chords simply by highlighting two of your chords and then sliding it one way or the other. Press Shift D to shorten all your notes and Control L to elongate them. Press Alt A to bring out the arpeggiator. Press Control B to automatically duplicate whatever you have on the piano roll. Press Alt G to ungroup any chords. Hover your mouse over the piano list name and scroll with your mouse to switch rapidly from one piano roll to the other. While hovering your mouse over a note, you can scroll to nudge it from side to side. Press Shift while you're placing down notes to control the length of them. Press Alt Y to switch your melodies from top to bottom or from right to left. Or maybe both. Hover your mouse over the side where the keys are in the piano roll and click down with the middle of your mouse and drag up and down to change the size of the notes. Press Shift M to highlight a random group of notes and offset them to make a fire melody. When you highlight your notes, you can drag the arrow at the end to make it all faster or slower. Press Alt U to chop your chords into a bouncy rhythm. Hold down Control, Alt, and the left arrow key to change up the timing of your song. Allow resizing from the left on your notes by going to the drop-down toolbar in Edit and clicking the box. To get rid of that annoying waveform we accidentally put on our piano roll, just press Alt-N. Lay down pre-made chords by going to the three bars and selecting your favorites. Hold down Alt while using the right click to access playback. You can make a slide note by double-clicking on the note and selecting the triangle, and you can control individual notes by changing the colors. Create a marker by pressing Control T. Change any audio sample into MIDI by going to the wrench, then clicking on Convert to Score and Dump to Piano Roll. Press Alt X to open level scaling to be able to scale your levels with more efficiency. This is a new feature, so make sure you have the most up-to-date FL Studio. But just to change time signatures, just add a time signature marker, and you can add multiple just in the piano roll and move them around. Drag and drop any drum loop onto the piano roll to easily copy the rhythm. To easily get your kick drum rhythm from your 808, just copy the notes and press Alt-K, and while holding Control, select one note, so all the 808 notes go to one note. This is another new feature, so also make sure you have the most up-to-date FL Studio, but now they have Python scripts installed to give all your piano sounds a more humanized feel. It also has a built-in arpeggiator that is way better than the last one. And a few other features like this crazy one-note repeater. There's also a new feature called Snap to Scale, which basically lets you drag your MIDI within a scale and always stay on key. You can also micro move a note when you're holding Alt, even when you're snapped to a grid. You can also turn on and off slide notes by pressing Shift S. If you've ever played something incredible and then forgot how to play it, this will save you forever and a lot of time, because FL Studio is constantly recording you, so you can actually go back and dump the score log or all the notes you've played up to the last 30 minutes. You can also come up with new chord progression ideas by laying out a bunch of random chords and then pressing Alt-K and then selecting a range of notes, holding Control and dragging your mouse to be able to find some new jazzy chord progressions. So yeah, that's all of them. Comment below if I missed any, and make sure to subscribe so you can get more of these videos.